Hello, my name's Dr. Joss Hurst. I'm the admissions tutor for MSc Audio Production here at the University of Salford. So I'm going to talk you through what the course entails, and I'll tell you a little bit about the facilities as well. So the course is an MSc, so we're coming from a scientific point of view, and it's a balance between practical, theoretical and creative aspects of the production of audio. I'd just like to stress that it's not a course to teach you how to become a record producer, for example. It's more to do with how we can deliver audio over a number of different platforms. So the course is available as a full-time and a part-time course, and you can start the course in either September or January. The course is split over two campuses. On the main campus, we have our recording studios and acoustic facilities, and we also have a campus at Media City, UK, which I'll tell you a bit more about later on. So the modules, we have audio production in trimester 1. So this is a studio-based module where we will introduce you to our recording studios and advanced recording techniques. Audio post-production is another studio-based module. So this is sound design. You will be given a piece of film to add the soundtrack to, so the dialogue replacement, music, Foley, sound effects, and so on. Emerging technologies and digital cultures looks at the fast-moving technologies available to us in audio and in video. And digital cultures is where we look at how you can enhance your digital presence online, because a lot of people go on to work freelance, so this is a very useful skill to have. Audio theory, as the name suggests, is where we'll be looking at audio signals, other types of signals that we might find in a recording studio, and different audio formats. In trimester 2, we've got spatial audio, so here you'll be learning about surround sound systems and getting your hands dirty in the labs, playing around with these systems. Sound synthesis is where we use Reactor software to build a synthesizer in software. Research methods prepares you for your project, your dissertation, which I'll tell you a bit more about in a moment. And recording studio design, this is our sort of acoustics module. So we've got a long history of acoustics research here at Salford. So we'll be using that to help design critical listening spaces such as recording studios. So your projects you would do over the summer if you were if you started your degree in September, and here you'll be looking at a particular area in a lot of details. So we'll give you a list of projects that you can choose from, or you can come up with your own projects, and then at the end of it you'll be doing some research and then writing a dissertation. So what about our facilities? So at Newton Building, which is on the main campus, this is where our recording studios are. So we've got different mixing desks in each studio. So in Studio A we've got our SSL desk. We've got 5.1 monitoring in there, and as in all the studios we run Pro Tools as our recording software. Studio B, another analog desk. This time it's an Audient desk. We've also got this studio also has a dedicated drum booth attached to it. All the studios have a recording space attached to them. In Studio C we've got a Neve Genesis desk, and finally in Studio D, that's based around the Avid S6. And in this studio we've got Atmos monitoring. All the studios have their own recording rooms, so these are just some pictures of the recording spaces attached to the studios. So also at Newton we have our acoustics facilities. So these involve spaces such as a listening room, reverberation room, anechoic chamber, so you can see the main anechoic chamber on the picture there, and all of these facilities are available for you to book out and use. As I mentioned before, we also deliver the course out of Media City. So Media City is, as the name suggests, it's the place where a lot of broadcasters and post-production houses are based here in the north of England. So the BBC are here, ITV, and so on. So we're surrounded by companies that many of our students aspire to work in. So what have we got at Media City? So you'll spend a lot of time in the Music Technology Suite. So this is a bunch of Mac computers with various bits of audio software, Native Instruments, Pro Tools, Cycling, and many others. And there's also musical keyboards, synthesizers, audio interfaces there to help you with your work. We also have a dubbing theatre available at Media City that you can see there. Audio post-production space based around the Navid S6 console, again with Atmos monitoring. We've also got a little Foley studio at Media City where you can do work to help you with your audio post. So as I mentioned before, it's a MSc program, so we're coming at things from a scientific standpoint, and people who've completed the course end up in a number of different areas. Strangely, since the course wasn't really designed for it, a lot of students have ended up working in broadcast, which is great. Other people have gone on to find work in more traditional audio engineering roles, such as in recording studios, live sound engineering, or people have found work in audio post. Some people have gone on to become academics, and other people have been involved in audio design and installation. So that's the course in a nutshell. Many thanks for listening to this short video. You have my contact details there. If you want to drop me a line, I'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have, or maybe I'll see you at an open day. Anyway, thanks for listening. Bye.